Rogers is an autistic boy. He's 15 years old. He's been missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee. And everybody has been looking for him. Everybody. He is 5 foot 5 inches tall. He weighs 120 pounds. Sandy blonde hair, and he wears glasses. And again, there is no footprint of him whatsoever.
You think back, and there might have been a reason he was possibly upset or something outside that could have enticed him to go outside. Was there anything that came to mind?
We've been combing over that day and even the weeks before he left, and I hadn't been able to figure it out. That morning he was laughing, he was joking. Everyone we were around that day agreed that he seemed like he was in a good mood. He was behaving.
This boy, I've done told y'all, reminds me of my son that had autism, that is my third son. And he disappeared right down the road from part of where my family lives. And I take all of these cases serious. I am not playing about anything right now.
The original thinking was that Sebastian Rogers left home on his own, but the fact that he disappeared without a trace now has authorities looking into the very real possibility of foul play.
I'm not trying to accuse them of anything. I'm trying to tell you how suspicious they are now becoming. Hello. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Dawn. Hey, Plant Lady. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Car Guy. Yaya. Hello. Silent One. Hello. Yeva. Hello. And Janet Smith. Hello. Jessica. And Janice, our beautiful mod. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see everybody here. Hope everybody's doing good. Granny to 13. You're a lucky ducky. Kelly the OG and Sherry, hey. Hello. Shorty, hello. How are you doing, honey? Always good to see you. Not Crazy by Crazy Lady, hello. Love you all. Glad you're here. Bliss Blessings, hello, honey. Funny Face Brenda. Caught alive and you ain't even cammed up. I know. I know. It's been one of those days. Lord have mercy. Hello. Junia. I said it right this time, I hope. Hello, Junia. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome. I see I didn't run you off by butchering your name the other day. Oh my gosh. It's so good to see everybody. Brenda Sue, hello. Good to see everybody. I've done everything to get my notifications. It's so frustrating. I don't know, but if you'll remember, probably it hadn't been this bad, but back last year, something happened in YouTube land, and oh my God, it's been horrible. Sidetrack, hello. And Arnie Rose, thank you, member for 7 months. Thank you. Whoop. Love you, girl. Love you. Thank you for being a member. Thank you. Brenda Sue, that's right. Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. I look so beautiful today. Oh my gosh. I don't know about that. That's why I got this old screen up here today. Lord have mercy. But we need to show Sebastian's face today. That's what it's going to be about today, Sebastian. May not be a long live, but it's going to be about Sebastian today. There was enough frickery around here yesterday. So, hey, Mama 5. Hello, good to see you. Smokey Joe, hello. I hope everyone's had a good Saturday too. Yep. I'm praying for a breakthrough as well. Yep. Me too. There we go. Hope Floats. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yep. Say his name. Say his name. And there you go. Nah, you didn't miss anything. Nah, we gonna talk about it. Val, hello, hello, hello. Tam here. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you, lovely. Good to see you. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Everybody coming in. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. I know, isn't that the truth? I pray for him every day. I hope we wake up and he's here and he's not, and it just upsets me to no end. Hobo's Life. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good today. I'm glad to see everybody. And I just want to say, if Reach for the Sky comes in or sees this on replay or something, and that girl 77, please, you may not know yet, and I've been meaning to post it on the outside. You won the other night, so please email me where you want me to send your t-shirts, and I will get them to you. I've already mailed Gina. She knows that the day after, so I already mailed hers. Hey, Robin and Daniel Barry. Yo. So I've already mailed your stuff. And Skip to my Lou. Hello. I think we're going to do the drawing for the Easter basket instead of Sunday. I think we're going to do it on Monday evening, if that's okay with everybody. So I think that's when we're going to do that. And they wanted me to announce that if you are a member, that this time we did it for everybody, no matter if they were there or not. This time, just to make it a little more fun and fair, we're going to do it if you're there. And so I know we're having problems with the YouTube thing. I will announce it when tomorrow. I'll probably decide by tomorrow evening what time we'll do it. And I'll put a thing out, and y'all can put the notifications on or whatever, and I'll announce it again. But we'll do it Monday. And I apologize, we're not going to do it tomorrow, but I had some other stuff going on that came up, so we'll do it Monday. So that Skip to my Lou. Hello. But Reach for the Sky and that girl 77, I still got to get your stuff out to you. So just know that. But say his name, spread his face, spread the flyers. I wanted to come in here and make a little short live. I was going to upload it. Hey, Laura, thank you for being here, sweetie. I was going to make a short video, and I said, nah, I'm just going to come live. I'm going to get it over with and do it. I know I always wait till the afternoon and procrastinate a little bit. Just watch Struggle on a podcast and learn he lives in here. Oh, yeah. I told y'all my granddaughter is real good friends with his daughter, and she's been there a lot. So yeah, but the thing is, one of his daughters, I'll say one of them, he's got bunches, but one of them, I probably shouldn't say this online. She stays grounded a lot. So last time I talked to my granddaughter, she was grounded for like a month. And then she was grounded. I said, have you been over there lately? And she's like, no, she's still grounded. I think she was grounded all year. So I'm like, Lord, honey. That was funny. I don't know what she did. Don't ask me. Ain't no telling. But yep. West End. Hey, hello, welcome. Everybody, welcome in, everyone. Thank you for being here. And the neat part about that, she likes going over there because she likes going over there because they give her hand-me-down clothes, and they're not really hand-me-down, because you can only imagine. You can only imagine if you can imagine. Yeah, that's the fun part about it. Hey, Speed Teacher. Hello. Love you all. Love you all. Thank you for being here. Love you all. So anyway, I just wanted to speak on Miss Katie today. Let's speak on Miss Katie today. I want to talk today about, and at the end I got some interesting kind of things. Well, at least I think they're interesting. But let's speak on Katie today. We're just going to kind of make this a short live. But I want to talk today about Katie. Hey, Brandy. Hello. Hello. I want to talk about Katie a little bit. I want to talk about Katie Proudfoot. Because speed teacher, we're always talking about Chris. So let's talk about Katie a little bit. Speed teacher's like, oh, please do. After all, she was the last one with her son, right? I feel like Katie Proudfoot, let's get this out in the public. Kind of ain't doxing when she's the focus, right? Let's just get her name out there some more. Okay? Let's talk about Katie Lynn Payne Rogers Proudfoot. Let's talk about the who. Hey, Guidance. Let's talk about the who. She is the mother of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, who was the only person last seen with him on February 25th, 2024 at the Texas Roadhouse in Hendersonville, Tennessee, right? So let's talk about Katie May. Yeah, that's what I nicknamed her, Katie May. But somebody out there might click, California, Connecticut, Missouri. I don't know. Yeah, also former Rosenbaum. Thank you for that. Katie Lynn Payne Rogers Proudfoot. Katie Lynn Payne Rosenbaum. Katie Lynn Rosenbaum. Katie Lynn Rosenbaum. Katie Lynn Payne. Katie Lynn Rogers. Katie Proudfoot. Catherine Proudfoot. Catherine Proudfoot. Catherine Proudfoot. Katie Proudfoot, who is the mother of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, say his name. Who was the only person last seen with him on February 25th, 2024. I don't know, Laura. It's very interesting, though. And since that other video came out yesterday with the two guys walking in there, I think there's plenty more footage to come. I don't know about it, but I think there's more to come. And I think that's why her and, who run down there demanding to see it. Hey, second to number one. I sure can't wait to see what parts come out next. I'm sure happy to be putting them out. I'll tell you that. But let's ring a bell, somebody. Y'all remember Katie Lynn Rosenbaum, Katie Proudfoot, Katie Payne, Katie Rogers, Catherine, Kathy. You know, she's the mother of a missing boy, young man, out of Hendersonville, Tennessee. His name is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. And she was the only person that was last seen with him on February 25th, 2024 at the Texas Roadhouse in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and was last known to allegedly get him home at her Stafford Court residence after dinner that night. Allegedly, alone with her son. Allegedly, that's the way the story goes. It was said that he was believed to have made it home with his mom, Katie Proudfoot, because allegedly Ellie has the dash cam and seen and heard Sebastian's voice. The neighbors claim normally when Sebastian came home with his mom, Katie Proudfoot, that she pulled up mid-driveway and Sebastian would get out of the car for whatever reason, whether he liked it or it was just routine for him, that he would get out of the car and go in the front door while mom pulled in the garage or pulled up and went in the, garage door. And that's just always the way it was, allegedly. And so we're going to go over all the allegedly things. But that night, February 25th, 2024, Mom, Katie Proudfoot, pulls into the garage, allegedly, and she did not stop to let Sebastian out. So, therefore, some people think, and they're allowed to think what they want to do, some people think he didn't make it home. Some people think he did, regardless of whatever Ellie's said. I, for one, think he did make it home. That's just me. Shorty says, Smiley, in my opinion, I think, yep, he was rugged with his food. Now, his demeanor did change a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, picture was shown to show he ate it all. Things were going as planned. And I don't care what nobody else said. In my opinion, I think this was pre-planned. That's just me. And we're all adults and we can agree to disagree. But that's just me. Junia, I agree. However, I think they know they have one shot, and I do feel like they're building a case, and a lot of controversy is there. Obviously, some agree to that and some don't, but I know that they're working the case, so that's all that's important to me. Just in my opinion. That's just me. But anyway, hey, sidetracked everybody. Welcome. But there was later a video of Sebastian allegedly taking out the trash, which we would hear from his mother that was a chore of his. But even his bio father, Seth Rogers, couldn't make it out because it was not a clear video. From my understanding, it was very grainy. From my understanding, allegedly, law enforcement was not even sure if that's Sebastian because the video, again, was so grainy. So was it Sebastian? I don't know. Does Ellie know for a fact if that was Sebastian? I don't know. Ellie's allowed to not say or, verify. That may come out if there's court or whatever someday. I don't know. But because that video was grainy, we just don't know. Was it Sebastian or was it someone or something more sinister? We don't know. Will we know? I don't know. But could it have been Katie herself? A lot of people think that. Sure, that's a possibility. It could have been Katie. Right. You're right about that. Ellie can tell us anything they want to help the case, or anything they don't want, actually. Or they can make up things if that's what they choose to do. Yep, more than likely, that's what I believe. I vote not him. I'm kind of at that point, I'm voting not him too. That's just my feeling, and I can have feelings and thoughts too. But that's just me. That's just me. But we don't know for 100% sure if it was or was not him until somebody comes out and tells us that. I do too, Cinderella. I think they're keeping a lot close to the vest. But remember, if you go back in the Texas Roadhouse photo, what was Katie wearing? She was wearing a dark jacket with it was a hoodie, a dark hoodie on it. And if I remember correctly, dark pants. And they at first kept saying Sebastian was wearing a hoodie when he went to bed. Maybe he was. Maybe he changed clothes when he got home. But if you don't remember, he was wearing a black t-shirt. So which was it? I don't know. She's the one that was wearing the dark hoodie. And yeah, Laura said all they could match up in the time of the trash taken out. So the time they went home. Plus, she had a friend staying there, in my opinion, wore a dark blue hoodie. That's true. They have both studied MP cases. I believe that too. Hey, Moonflower Medicine Man. Absolutely. But she also said this, if you remember, that her son walked. She also said this on many panels that that her son had a quirky, funny walk, and her and the stepfather mocked how he walked and laughed about it many times in interviews. So could she have had his walk down? She could have already walked like him anyway. That was his mother. That is his mother. The last time anyone seen him was with her. They believe the mother, Katie Proudfoot, military mom. Not knocking that. Hey, Cajun. Who worked for a security company and is, in my opinion, very smart. A person with skills, yet very detached from her son. She's very detached from her son. Seth is the one that bonded with his son. She said she was all alone with her son that night, February 25th, 2024. There was no way in and there was no way out. She was on a long phone call, hours, with her husband, who was out of town at work. That's what they say. She said it, and he said it. And Sebastian said, per his mother, Katie, said, "Good night, Mom. Good night, puppies. I love you." She said later she heard a noise. "Hey, Bubba, are you okay in there?" She didn't get up and check. He said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Okay, go to sleep." Another interview, she said, "Like a thud," is what it sounded like. Either way, she did not get up and go check. Several hours later, she was falling asleep on the phone call. Her husband told her, "Go get in the bed." But she did not go check on her son. Oh, somewhere in there, Remember? Somewhere in there, she was going to read a book. Or she was reading a book. Remember that? Yeah, I don't care what you're doing in there. Go to bed. I don't care what you're doing. Just go to bed. Katie Proudfoot, the mother, went to wake him up for school, but he was already, he was not there, she said, looking about 3 minutes. Then did not call 911, but her husband, she called hours away, out of town. Remember that? Yeah, she was studying for her exam. Her exam to do what? What exam? To fool YouTube? I'm just curious, just asking. Asking for many of us. Sleeping and studying on the phone all at the same time. Yep. Great job. She's got many talents. Many talents. No one caught KP, said the dogs are put away when Chris. I did. Yeah. Said when CP come home, came home, they sleep with Katie. When he's not home, they sleep with Katie. But they're put away that night. Yeah. Because when he's home, they have to be pinned up. Oh, yeah. So why was they pinned up that night? Yeah. Yep, that's very odd. Katie Lynn Payne Rogers Proudfoot. Where's your son, Sebastian Rogers? What really happened that night? Oh, here comes the good part. Let me take a drink of my coffee, y'all. Here comes the good part. And I told y'all I wasn't going to make this a long live, but here comes the good part. Hold on. Now, I hope Katie's listening to this, or some of her buds send it to her like they blew Chris's phone up allegedly when they were talking about his truck. But I know they're watching. Katie, this is where I start talking to you again. Do you remember crying to your little 20-something-year-old friend? You know, she's in her late 20s. Your friend that you did an install for, Katie? Oh, I'm not going to give it all away. Not here. It's a little bit too early for that. But do you remember breaking down to her, crying, and telling her how you and Chris were going through a divorce? That you were having it really hard? I bet Chris would be pissed off at that. Do you remember that? And do you remember telling her that you were just waiting for your husband to get arrested? You were just waiting for your husband to get arrested? Well, see, somebody thinks you're scared of your husband, but you're not scared of him, are you, Katie? Because if you were scared of him, and that's why I'm not even the least bit worried about putting this out, you surely would have made it known in public. You surely would have screamed during an interview, or when you had his child in your possession to go out and eat, right? And when you had the upper hand, nobody was ever holding a pew-pew to your head, by the way. But Katie, he will turn on you. And another thing, I have a question for you and him both. I have a question for you both. if y'all are trying to run the narrative with law enforcement that Sebastian ran away, I want to ask you something both. Why would, it was brought to my attention, but it made perfect sense. Why would you bring Faith down for that visit if you were scared somebody could have possibly took Sebastian, or he walked away and he was picked up, or, could bring him back, or any of those things? It never happened. You know where Sebastian is, Katie. Oh, and then by the way, I know a lot more. I also got this voicemail confirming, Katie, what everybody, including myself, has been saying about your little rendezvous with the neighborhood person. So, y'all, I feel confident that that was true. And from what I understand, actually, I just got that today. So I'm going to bet Chris probably was pissed off, and they were already arguing over that after this little divorce thing was going back and forth. So you can be pretty sure that Katie chose Chris over her son, or she was very, very angry and snapped. But I still believe it was premeditated. That's my opinion. And if you don't like my opinion, that's okay. That's okay, because Smiley's been working behind the scenes. But it's time, Katie, that you know, that you understand. It's time that you understand that I know a lot more than you think that I know. I just wonder if Chris, let me put it to you this way. I wonder who's going to flip on who first, y'all. I wonder, I'm going to put this little click in there. I wonder if Chris knows what you've been up to. And I wonder if Chris picked up this little tidbit, not thinking this information was going to get out, if he does know about it, because he knows, he's been crying hip a lot, hip a lot, hip a lot. I'm going to almost bet. I wonder if he knows what you've been squealing, and who you've been squealing it to, and whose shoulders you've been crying on, and just who your friends are. And if this is where you picked up the HIPAA term, I'm just saying. This really is a small world. I heard you on the panel one night, Chris, say that. Well, I'll agree with you. This really is a small world. Katie, where's Sebastian? What happened to Sebastian? I want to know that night. Now, I just got something here from, I guess at night just put something out. Basically, it is the photo of Sebastian, and it's saying, no lead is ignored, no angle is unexplored. The effort to bring missing Tennessee teenager Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is home. And this was today, March 22nd. So I just got that. But I'm not going to keep y'all on here. I know this was a short live, but it's a small world. Actually, that's what I should have named. Yeah, it just might be. It might be. You might want to see what your wife's been up to, because I wonder who's going to turn on who. I don't think Katie's keeping everything to herself. My understanding is she's just waiting on Chris to be arrested, whatever that means. If anyone out there has any information or knows anything about this case or what's going on, please call 1-800-TBI-FIND. or 615-451-3838 or 1-833-TELL-DOG or any FBI agent, or you can send it in to Sebastian at manhunts.com. Oh, and by the way, that information has been turned in. Don't go hurting Katie just yet. See y'all in the streets.